Hi there people, how's it going? This is Cross the Rubicon channel. Real bad rainy day today here in North Canterbury. It's not really cold. Got my shorts on, pair of wellies, just going down to close the gate. Someone's left open. What's the first rule of the countryside again? Close the gates. But anyway, going to close the gate and try and stop the animals getting out, which I will. Chris Luxon is the leader of the New Zealand National Party, and apparently he's going to face some kind of leadership challenge, and he should do, because, well, he's not doing anything, is he? He's just the invisible man. Won't answer any questions, even when Jacinda was in power, never challenged her for anything. All he's interested in is learning Te Reo Maori. That's all he's interested in. I mean, he's just a virtue signalling, do as he's told kind of bloke. And he'll be a disaster, absolute disaster for this country if he got in power, I believe. It looks like he's about to be removed. And for me, that can't come soon enough. He was in Rangiora, here in North Canterbury, about a week ago. Not quite a week ago. And Counterspin were there, and they fired a few questions at him, and he just completely blanked them. And they were fair questions. He just completely blanked them. And what a horrible man! He called the meeting to a halt because, well, he took questions and he didn't like the questions, and so he called a halt on it and walked out, basically, closed it down. So that's what kind of man he is, Chris Luxon. He's not interested. He's not interested in this country. He just wants to be the Prime Minister. And he will do exactly as he's told. Just like Jacinda Ardern did. By, I believe, I might be wrong, but I don't think so, Klaus Schwab and a WEF, Big Pharma, and Bill Gates, World Health Organization, United Nations, you name it. I think he'll be just like Jacinda, and he will follow orders and do what they tell him to do, and he'll ignore the people that voted him in. Now apparently he's running very low in the polls, Chris Luxon, and rightly so, because he's pretty lame. He really is pretty lame, to say the least, and he should be gone. I'm just trying to get in the gate here while the dog's trying to get out. But anyway, just close the gate. Here's the dog, German Shepherd, Lucy. But yeah, me myself, I'm politically homeless, and I wouldn't know who to vote for. I wouldn't vote for David Seymour, because when I challenged him in Ashburton, when was that? Over a year and a half ago. I challenged him about Hey Poo Poo or Three Waters, and he called me an idiot when I challenged him, and I said, why aren't you telling them about Hey Poo Poo? No one knew then what Hey Poo Poo was. And, well, but now that's all he talks about. Funny that, isn't it? New Zealand, got to say it, is very short of good leaders, strong men in politics, and New Zealanders seem to be intent on voting in people that aren't going to rock the boat. It's a strange thing, it really is, and I don't know whether it's because New Zealand have had it so good for so long, or they just don't get it. They're just politically, well, not aware of what's going on. I think they're getting there. They are getting there, but slowly, very slowly. Now, the deputy leader of the National Party, a lady called, was it Nicola Willis? I think it was Nicola Willis. I might be wrong, something Willis. She's being promoted by the media as quite possibly being the next leader of the National Party. Now, I've never heard of her. I had to look her up just earlier, and I doubt many other people have heard of her either. But I believe, and I've said it before, Simon O'Connor should be the leader of a National Party, because he stood up quite a few times and said some pretty choice things about what's happened in this country, and he's been overlooked about 2 or 3 times to be the leader of a National Party. And instead they've picked the National Caucus. They've picked invisible people who don't rock the boat. I'm telling you, people, you got to pick people who are going to take this fight to Labour, the Maori Party, the Maori Caucus, and the Greens. You've got to pick someone who's going to take these people on. I think Labour will probably win again with Chris Hipkins, the man-child himself. Anyway, that's my take on it. But hopefully Chris Luxon is a gone burger pretty soon, and we'll have to see what this Nicola Willis is all about and see how long she lasts before she's gone. But New Zealanders have really got to become more politically aware, and you know, stop picking people that are just so weak and limp-wristed and oh so nice. Look, you've got to pick someone with a bit of bottle who's going to say it instead of just safe people all the time. Okay, that's all I've got to say. This is Cross the Rubicon. Please like, leave a comment, share this video everywhere, subscribe to me obviously, because I'm being very heavily censored by YouTube and probably this government, and they're shadow banning me all the time. It'll take me, like I said before in my previous videos, it'll take me about half an hour to put in a description for this video, and this is a brand new phone. So I'm going to go back in now, have a nice cup of tea because I'm piss wet through. My phone's soaking and I'm not sure how this looks on the camera, but as you can see. Okay, see you later.